Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from our higher selves and all of these crazy connections that are literally going insane, that are bringing us back into union with our divine loves. And so I just have to share this because I'm just being guided to, basically. So I've just went down for, so first thing is the message this morning. If you follow my videos, then everything always is connected. One leads on to the next, to the next, to the next. This morning we had a message around Mr. Green. Mr. Green, which had sort of been from The Great Gatsby, and then from The Great Gatsby to, it came to Mr. Green. So, I mean, and this literally, it's crazy. I feel like I'm living a very surreal existence. So basically, a girl contacts me and says both of the two names, James Green and John Green, were actually I think her father and grandfather. So she knew that it was her divine. There was a sign for her in it. And then someone else sent me a note to say, not only is her twin Italian Scottish, but also that they have a connection to Bob Marley, right? So when I'm getting this message, I'm actually sat in a cafe. Okay, so look here. I could not believe this because all of these artists are featured in the songs that have been coming through. This is all on one wall. By the way, there's a lion in the bottom, if you can see that. Above the line is a twin flame couple, bask in light. Above that we have the three trees, okay? Already, again, with the grand central sun coming through, right? Then we have Michael Jackson, and look, we've got the twins in the front and then the third energy coming through. We have not only the third energy for Michael Jackson, but look at Bob Marley. Bob Marley, there's three of them. This painting's even called Trinity. We then have Prince. Prince has been coming through with Purple Rain. We then have the Doors. That has been coming through because Matt, who's a Divine Masculine on this channel, he's been talking to me a few times about the Doors. So I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So this is sat on the wall in front of me. The wall behind me has Bob Marley again. It has Whitney Houston. We've had that song, I Always Love You. And then we have, of course, the King, Elvis Presley. I mean, I was like, what? This is just mad. All on one, basically in front of me and behind me. I was like, stop it. This is just insane. I then, you just can't make this stuff up, right? I was like, this is just getting crazy. So I come back and a Divine Masculine, had made a comment on the video talking about bunny rabbits. And he had said the bunny rabbit and the twin flame portal. So I was like, what's that? So I Googled it because I was like, I don't know anything about a bunny rabbit and a twin flame portal. And when I did that, I was drawn to this one particular article, and it's by Anna Merkabah about twin flame union and the portals and the 21st and the 2112. So it reminded me that somebody else had sent me, because when I listened to the name, I was like, oh, somebody else has sent me that, I think, from the grid. So I listened to it. I'm going to put the link to it into the description box because it's all about twin flame unions and when they're coming in, and if you're in the seeker stage, if you're in the acknowledgement stage, if you're in, depending on where you are. But at the end of it, she says that something about a love grid, and she's created a manual for the love grid. So if you've been following these messages, and I have been guided to set up a divine love crystal grid, which basically is a crystal. You receive a piece of rose quartz crystal, and it is all basically all of the energies are about anchoring the energies from as above so below, harmonizing the energies with you and your twin, and also raising love and light on the planet. Right, so basically, I'm going to put the link to that in the description box, because I was like, okay, well, obviously I was guided to come back to that to watch it. So I watched it. I was like, okay, I need to send this out. Now, the other thing that's been coming through is around Carrie Fisher. You know, Carrie Fisher, Star Wars, who passed away. You know, this is all about raising light, right? And changing the way that people, moving out of the darkness. And Carrie Fisher was very famously had depression. And she was buried in a Prozac pot, right? Now, this is mental. But I was just going to a cafe with my flatmate. By the way, on the way down to the cafe, he must have mentioned, I mean, it's like having all the people that I've had done healing for. It's a constant, basically your twin spirits are just constantly showing me that you're around, because he even mentions their names, and it's just bonkers. I mean, obviously he doesn't know he's there. He's not aware of it, but I am very, very conscious of it. I go into my bag and I remember that, look, what my friend bought me. It's basically a pill pot, like the Prozac pot that Carrie Fisher was buried in. Okay? So this is just, again, a reminder to say that we are here as a twin flame community to move people out of this, move people out of depression, move people into using the golden stardust energy to get away from needing to have antidepressants and all this stuff, which is why this is such a perfect message. So I just wanted to share it because I was just like, oh my God, this is just getting bonkers. I mean, it's honestly like going on some sort of weird trip, to be honest. But amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'm going to put the link to the Anna Merkaba thing here. But just know this, all of these songs, we've had Michael Jackson, we've had Bob Marley, One Love, we've had Prince, Purple Rain, we've had The King, obviously loads of songs, we've got The Doors, we've got Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, and also then, not only that, but we've got The Lion, we've got the Twin Flame Couple, and we have the Three Trees. The Three Trees, obviously, is Three Trees, the Forest Lovers, is at the heart of the crystal grid, and the Three Trees is a sign of the third energy, right? I mean, same with this. I mean, you can't make it up. There's three Bob Marleys. There's three. There's the twins in the front and the shadow in the back being the third energy. I mean, it's just mental. It is honestly mental. All right, and this is just in a random coffee shop. I mean, who would think it? All right, well, listen, I hope that helps. And if anyone wants to come to healing for me, then I am doing it as a special for January, £20 only. And if you would like to join the Crystal Grid, then I would love it, because the more people that join, the more twin flame energy there is, the more intensely crazy and amplifying that energy is, that we can actually, you know, collectively, we can raise the planet in love and light and really make a difference. Because remember that your twin flame, you are breathing for each other. You are lovers that have lived together and been together forever. So just listen to this again. We rose up slowly as if we didn't belong to the outside world any longer, like swimmers in a shadowy dream who didn't need to breathe, because you are each other's breath. You are each other's life and love. Okay, well, I hope that helps, and I really hope you have a good day, and thanks ever so much for everyone that's coming to me for healing, everyone that's joining the Crystal Grid, because it really is an incredible journey into more and more love. Okay, take care. Bye.